All right, we had a warm one there for about 3/4 of the practice today, so that's good, and we need it. It's got to test our mental capacity and ability to focus. And we got a little bit of adversity, so got well into our Appalachian State game plan today. Full padded practice, so it was a good workout out there. Had a very sharp day yesterday, so got to keep on building and improving. Got to have a good solid week this week, and then we'll start game week Friday.
Is it all App State this week, or
all App State? Yeah, all App State. We go a little bit against each other just to get the good on good speed, but the schemes are all App State. So even the stuff we're doing good on good, we get together and try to match it up as best we can.
What does that do, obviously, with the scout team or guys kind of figuring out?
Yeah, I mean that's yesterday's probably the toughest day of the year for the young guys because all of a sudden they go from thinking that they're going to be out there on the field playing and some of them may very well be before the year's over. I've told the Tajee Hudson story. He was on the scout team for about half the year last year, and all of a sudden. He kept on doing such a great job. We put him on special teams. He ended up starting on multiple special teams down the stretch. Other guys have done the same thing. So, it's to me the thing is, it's like a couple of our guys are going to travel on the O-line. They're on the scout team. And I told them, I said, if you don't bust your rear end, number one, you're not helping our defense prepare. Number two, you're not getting any better. And that's the thing. You got to push yourself to get better every single day. Every practice, every rep you're out there, you push yourself to be the best that you can be, and that's the only way you make it to reach your full potential. And that's something we've tried to drill into them in my time here, and we've gotten a ton better at it. But young players really struggle with it. It's hard going from being the guy that was the star of the high school football team to now all of a sudden you're fourth or fifth on the depth chart and you're on the scout team. It's tough, it's challenging, but that adversity is something that's so good for maturity. And that's, a lot of people can't understand that. We've all been there where all of a sudden we weren't the guy and you had to go through trials and tribulations and tough times to earn your way out onto the field. Macy O'Donnell did it for 3 years here, before he ever made it to the point where he's seeing action, okay? But the same guy showed up every single day. The same guy on the practice field every single day, and that's the only way you're going to achieve. And the guys that can't do that, they're the ones you continually ask me questions about, and I keep telling you, well, he's not there yet.
I usually ask you this a couple times every camp, but are you on schedule to where you want to be right now, or
yeah?
You behind,
or? No, we're right on schedule. So we're installing the App State game plan yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We'll have a mock kind of walk-through simulation game, very light on them, on Thursday, and then we'll start game week on Friday. So Friday will be our normal Sunday.
Have you guys decided on the backup quarterback at this point?
Mason Garcia will be our backup going into the game. So, I thought he did some good stuff at practice yesterday. Looked much more comfortable. He's continuing to improve. Ryan Stubblefield's going to be there to push him also. So he's getting some reps with the twos as well. But that's where we're at right now. And yeah, I was very pleased with Alex Flynn today. He did a great job. He did a great job of simulating Appalachian State's offense today.
Will you guys travel with 3 quarterbacks or 4? Is that still?
We'll travel with at least 3.
Okay.
On special teams, how do you feel just overall about those units? And is that something that can impact a first game like this? You think?
Well, I feel like we're getting better every day. I think we still have a lot of work to do. Early in the season, it's always a challenge because you can only get so many live reps, special teams wise. So, that's a big emphasis this week. It should be something that's a strength this year. We have so many more guys that can run on our roster, and the guys that are coming back with experience on special teams. It should be something that's a strength this year.
Coach, can you talk about the defense, how they're looking right now?
Well, I thought they looked very good on Saturday. I thought they were sloppy as piss today. I guess that's what happens when you go sit around with guys and they tell you how freaking good you are. You go out there and you forget what made you good. So they've got to practice like the way we want to practice, and we got to be good thud tacklers, and we can't listen to all this crap that people are saying all of a sudden. We got to drown out some of the noise that's in our ears.
Kicking job, is that still to be determined too, or is that kind of?
I think Owen's Owen's done a pretty good job of winning that competition. I mean, that's right where we are. I mean, if something may change this week, but I didn't see it today, and I didn't see it Saturday. He's been very consistent. His operation times have been very, very good. I'm happy with all three of our young kickers, but it's again, it's just like everything else. It's hard making that transition from high school to college. So at least Owen has a year of experience under his belt.
How much, I guess, I don't know if nervous is the right word, but none of those guys are kicking a lot of games, so
No.
kind of unknown.
If you've ever met Owen, he ain't real nervous about anything. I mean, he's kind of the classic surfer dude, So I say it in a positive way also. I mean, he's kind of unflappable to a degree. I mean, I say all kinds of off the wall stuff to him as they're sitting back there getting ready to kick, and he just is oblivious to it. So, which is good.
When you talk about the defense, so much it seems like with Coach Harrell that stopping the run is the first priority. When you look at the first opponent, that obviously makes sense. If you can stop the run, you're going to have a good day. I mean, is that a big emphasis from here?
Well, I mean, you look at the past several national champions. Run the football, stop the run. That doesn't mean we're not going to throw it. I mean, I want to throw it a lot. I've got talented receivers. I love my quarterback. I mean, I want to be very, very balanced. But if you want to win and win consistently, you better be able to run the football and you better be able to stop the run. And nothing has never been more important than in this first game. Now, we all know that what they're going to do. They're going to play action and throw it as far down the field as they can early in the ball game to try to loosen us up. But so we've got to be disciplined and we've got to play the pass well also.